Shut up. Okay, everybody go ahead and draw some cards and welcome to season 4. Please turn off any electronic devices and put your stewardess back into the upright position.
It's only a message from this fucker named Logan, so it's no big deal.
Cool. Turn off your giant phone, you freak of nature.
It's only 6.5 inches.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Things closer to the camera may appear larger.
Whoever took 4 from the fumble deck, Pete, I don't think that's what you were after.
No, it wasn't. Definitely wasn't.
I approve of it, though.
I was distracted. Why don't you right-click on the fumble deck and...
I'll get back the cards.
Yeah.
There you go.
Logan, magic item goes bye-bye.
What magic items do you have aside from hopefully your big sword isn't going to go away?
No, that'd be one of the decoder rings I've got.
Ah, wow.
We've still got those.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We've got no idea where we are, how we're starting, so we don't know what we've got.
I would just mark off a decoder ring for the card, and I will give you your guys' introduction here. But I just want to wait until you're done with the cards and shit.
Yeah. I have no red.
All right. Here we go. Now, I want to apologize a little bit for the introduction. If we were doing a fucking high-budget movie, it'd be 15 to 20 seconds with cool John Williams theme music, but I don't have John Williams, the budget, or a movie, so you're just going to have to go with it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. All right, so the first thing that happens is there's a metal hallway, and you guys see a guy running naked down the metal hallway with a bunch of lit road flare looking things stuck in his ass. He's screaming, "The cake!" as he runs by. Then the John Williams theme music kicks in. The camera starts in close to a shiny black surface and begins pulling back. And then you can see it's an opaque visor of a helmet. And then like the black visor and then the helmet around it is white, and it keeps pulling back, and it looks like it's a full white spacesuit of some human or humanoid in a reclined chair. The fingers are not articulated in the gloves. It's like imagine space mittens. As the camera point of view pulls out further, there seem to be 3 rings of 9 astronaut-looking things forming a circle, 3 circles. And in the middle of the circles is a super strange dark machine, which is spiky and completely alien. The room is a triangle with rounded corners. Here is kind of a thing of what I'm trying to show.
Well, I thought you catch something because I have no idea what
I totally did. I'm looking for where to make it seeable. Reveal areas. Here we go. On your roll 20, there is figure 1. Is it visible?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Cool. And continuing, let's see. Then you guys hear a strange, deep voice quoting, "These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die like fire and power." Cut to a vast army marching out of a jungle. The legions that are marching are flying this flag here.
I hope that shit ain't copyrighted, Logan. We're living it.
Cool. They're flying that flag there. They fly and ride huge-ass dinosaurs. The dinosaurs themselves have been augmented with cybernetics, guns, missile launchers. Some of the troops have medieval weapons, some have modern weapons, and the humanoids themselves seem to be from various species.
Oh, fuck.
It's either they're marching to the accompaniment of a drum that's going boom, 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 or they're all chanting doom, 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 or Zog.
Yeah,
You're not sure.
Wouldn't stand for Zog by any chance, would it?
And this huge army has a huge, strong man in the lead. Hey, Doc Fulton, he looks super familiar to you for some reason.
I wonder why.
He is flanked by 3 generals. You can almost feel him supernaturally pulling strength from these 3 generals in a metaphysical sense. The generals include a very pretty, though hard-looking black lady with a glowing sword. The next one is a guy with 4 arms who seems to be more machine than whatever kind of creature. Just imagine the guy from the Mortal Kombat, Goroku or whatever his name is, with the 4 arms, except this guy has more fingers. And then the last guy, you're not even sure what race and stuff he is because he's wearing like one of those smiling masks, like the Oriental smiling mask or the tragedy comedy smiling masks. And everybody, for this scene of impending disaster, please give me a sanity roll. Also, I'm going to show you some more images. The generals are there. It appears that there's other symbols. These other 2 symbols are also.
Oh, no, Pete. It's gone insane.
All right, so Pete, on your sanity roll program notes, you might want to make it say whether it fails or.
Yeah. The sanity bit is very basic at the moment.
Yeah, it shows 96 and he gets 97.
Yeah. For anybody who made their sanity roll, it's only D4. For those who failed it, it's D10. Note that you can put the sand loss toward dinosaur if you would like a category to dump it in.
Dinosaur? Really?
Dinosaurs on the sanity sheet.
You'd think about all the shit that we've seen lately that dinosaurs wouldn't be that big a deal.
Yes.
You would think, I guess. That's the key thing here, right?
But thinking is for chumps. I'm guessing it's not on the list.
Dinosaur is on the list.
Oh, yeah, off to a good start.
Next, cut to the next scene is.
Hold on. We'll deal with the possible.
Oh, don't worry if
you're
freaking. I'm not even worried about the roll for the fight, flight, freak yet. I've got special shit coming up for that. Just keep track of your current sanity. And don't worry about fight, flight, freak, freeze. You're fine right now.
Yeah.
Did you guys lose a ton of sanity? Well, Pete, who cares if you lose fucking 10? For you, it doesn't matter. That just means you
nearly maxed out dinosaur in one go.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Next, you guys see a very stereotypical, like, male fantasy of a sexy female demon with, like, the ram's horns, the nice rack, all that stuff. And she seems to be looking at you guys. There's no sandy roll. She's almost cartoonish. And she says, "Here's a down payment on my life." And she gestures at you guys collectively. You all pick up a new skill, Imbue level 1 magic fetish at Learn. I'll give you more details on that later.
Oh, my dear. It would be a shame to waste such a beautiful life. I give her a wink.
She smiles, and then we're cutting to the last thing that you see.
Sorry, is that a spell?
No, I'll give you the skill information in just a second. It's a new skill. Let me finish up with this. Then you see this. It's between the 2 symbols. Hey, Doc Fulton, that may be familiar visage. And he just looks up at you guys and smiles, and then it kind of dematerialize. The world around you dematerializes, and you guys find yourself somewhere else.
So hold on, it was imbue magic fetish symbol.
Yeah, I'm gonna copy paste the thing here for you into the thing. I just wanted to let you see that mysterious stranger, whoever that one was.
Who was that mysterious one?
I think Chris may have lost a little personal sanity there. I'm not sure.
No, I don't remember, honestly. I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Really?
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 Reminds me of someone. Justice Swift.
Card for Matt, and it begins. Now, you don't remember him, Chris? Yeah.
All I had, I don't think I've ever had a picture go with.
I figured
Really?
the
I
Marge
always remember
Simpson blue hair would.
I was gonna say, I
tip
always
you
remember
off.
Logan saying that he looked a bit like Marge Simpson with the big long blue
Yeah,
hair.
that's pretty much. If Kaitanos was listening, he'd be creaming himself.
Okay, now, quick question. Does anybody in this group have a 40 or less sanity currently?
No. We are all good boys.
I have a 93.
I did have 96.
I have an 89.
Not anymore.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me check something. I'm not sure if we're going to who has the lowest next or not. Bigger. Where's my start? There it is. Yep. Okay. You guys, does anybody have any questions on the new skill thing that I put up? Groovy.
I'll go over it later.
Cool. Let me switch the thing over, because as soon as you get there, naturally something horrible potentially happens to Doc Fulton, because his life is awesome. Let's see. There we go. All right. Did I drag you guys there? Yes, I did. Okay. Here's a couple of the initial things you can see. You seem to be like the hallway thing that I put up the picture of is in front of you, and it goes off that direction. Behind you is a door that's open, but obviously bricked up. And immediately, the first thing that happens when you get there is you hear a long, drawn-out scream from down the other end of the hallway.
Oh dear.
And the Doc just fucking goes. He just.
Well, not necessarily, because he lost it. He no longer
Did
has
he?
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Oh.
I have
Yeah.
mental fortitude now.
Ooh. We're all very disappointed. But you could choose to run off, or you could stand there and twitch a bit.
No, I'll go and find out who's screaming. It's ingrained that I need to go and stop it at least, though I don't need to be stupid about it anymore.
All right.
That's a shame.
It really is. No problem. Well, fortunately for you, since you don't need to be stupid about it anymore because you've gotten way too stable, you go down the hallway and you come to now. What do you other two want to do? The Doc begins walking forward with a sense of purpose.
Yeah,
How are we dressed?
Card for Pete. Hold on a second. Let's see. Doc, you guys are all dressed in different kinds of white robes. Doc Fulton has a stethoscope on. Pete, you have a like a white shirt that's rolled up at the arms, and it says orderly across the front.
Yep.
And Matt, you have a 1950s female nurse's cap on. I will show you.
Yeah.
I will show you a picture of it here.
So wanted to be the nurse.
You are getting lucky.
I'm a sexy nurse.
The nurse's cap is revealed. You'll have to go down and to the right to see it on the roll 20 thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can rock that.
Yeah, no problem. It kind of smells like an old musty place as you're walking through it. It feels kind of old fashioned. I would take either history or architecture rolls as you're just walking down the warpy hallway. It's kind of the warpy kind of hallway, like maybe it's in really bad repair or something.
I got my history.
I want to try and get a check in architecture.
Okay.
More than 20. No.
B,
Architecture. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking to see which ones I had.
you have everything.
Yep.
No problem. Look at how pretty that is. So, Chris, you would guess this place seems that it was maybe fitted again in the 1950s, but the building is much older, judging by the stuff around. But it appears that it maybe is in disuse or abandoned, which seems to be borne out. Everybody give me smell rolls.
No.
I love doing cocaine with you, Johnny Depp.
Mm.
Yeah. By half or minus 30.
Nice. Yeah, I'm digging that fucking character sheet thing. So yeah, you can, those who made their smell roll, it kind of smells like nasty, rotten, wet, like mold.
Mildew and mold and that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, but getting much stronger, much quicker. As you go down the hall, eventually you discover the source of it. It looks like there's a very large hole in the floor. There's no way around it other than jumping, which is probably a really good thing for the doc that he's not as crazy anymore, because it looks like if you were not to make your jump, you're thinking, oh, since you don't have any gear except the costumes, and everybody has tarot cards, which I will give you in a second, it looks like it'd be a running long jump at full to cross this. Basically, it's a pit in the middle of the thing. If you were to miss that, down deep, quite a fucking way down, like a scary long fall, is a swimming pool of some sort in a bigger room that looks like the water has got mold and kind of turned black, and it's kind of badly lit, flickering lights and stuff down there.
Is there windows or anything where we are?
Where you're at, no, but you
Right,
do
so,
hear intermittent screaming still.
Yeah, I was just trying to get an idea of lighting. Where we are.
The lighting itself seems to be like kind of indirect spooky horror house type lighting. Like it doesn't make a lot of sense unless somebody built indirect lighting, like the kind of hidden bulbs and stuff. Except now and then there's like one bulb that's sticking out and flickering.
Occasional flickering.
Of course. Exactly. Okay, thank you for reminding me, or letting me remind myself, or whatever, about the tarot cards. I will give you those here. Is it under ongoing things? Yes. Okay, Chris, you have the King of Swords, Five of Wands.
Well, I think just give them all to Pete, because we all give them to Pete anyway.
Right, I was just going to give them right to Pete anyway.
Hey, Pete, make a note.
Yeah,
Please make
King
a
of
note of
Swords,
this.
Five of Wands.
Justice, Ace of Wands.
Justice, Ace. Okay, so more than... Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
But there's
Ace.
6 cards total.
Sorry? Two
There's
cards
6.
each, is it?
Yeah.
All right.
And Queen of Swords and Hierophant. Good.
All right, so Doc got the King of Swords and the Five of Wands. Who
No,
got the Justice?
Doc got 10 swords, 2 wands.
No, that's not what you said.
Yeah. No, that really is. Oh, sorry. No. That is not what I said. Ignore the man. Doc got King of Swords, 5 of Wands. Matt got Justice, Ace of Wands. You got
Right.
Queen of Swords, Hierophant.
Yeah. I just wanted to note down who got what for
Very
later,
good.
if needed.
Yes. Understood. The keeper of the cards. So it appears that now, if you were to try it with a standing broad jump, much harder. But if you were to do a running broad jump, you're thinking that it should not be too much of a problem. Unless you miss it, in which case you're going to fall, maybe something horrible. You're not sure. Let me give a picture of what the swimming pool kind of looks like down there. Yep, there you go. That's kind of a good idea of the happy fun time landing zone for you there. It is absolutely disgusting.
Mm.
And it's quite far down. You're thinking you may take some damage just falling into the water from that high. That's like 20-meter fall there.
Matt, Alex's eyes, are they glowing?
Yellow.
And
You
do we
kind of
feel
feel
an
like-
urge to? Do we feel a pull to kill him?
Kill, no. Maim, maybe. Slap around, yeah.
I was curious as to if we, now that with Doc and I, because we can't be servitors of AIs anymore, if we still have that compulsion.
Take a card, Pete. No, you don't. You guys
Yep.
are above all of that stuff.
All right.
It sounds like either a female or child or something, but also you guys see going across like the hallway, because the hallway continues on past this, but it's kind of like dark in spots and stuff. It looks like a nurse or something goes out of one room and into a different one down the hallway, but it's far enough away that I'm going to ask for a spot hidden at -30 for something interesting.
That roll for 15.
Mm-hmm.
Just to let you know, you can do this later if you want. I was attempting to do Sense Life for 2 reasons. First off, obviously, to see how this feels to me, and also to see if the spell even goes off in this area.
That is a good idea. Hold on. First, let me check the tech
Not
and
get my
magic.
spot hidden at -30.
Let's see. Magic. Roll me a willpower ×1.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Yes.
Cool. What sense life description, please? Read
Sense
it.
Life is where's it gone? It says one round casting, 20 meters radius, instant, 2 mana, a general direction of life force.
Get ahead.
Okay, so it goes off and
It does. Well, it doesn't tell you whether that figure
No.
you saw, but
no, but as I've cast the spell before, does it feel the same, or does it feel like maybe the life is not, full life?
I don't think that sense life gives you that much detail.
Okay.
It's a very basic spell. But you who made their spot hidden at -30 or half?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Those who made it, please give me a sandy roll, because whoever went by has no feet and possibly no legs.
Yeah.
Also, this, interestingly enough, this does not go under ghost for sand loss.
Mm. Yes,
Yeah.
I'll make it.
Yeah. If you make it, let me double check. I think you're fine. Also, with it looks like they were missing their face too.
Nice.
They had the hat, just like Matt wears. Sandy loss is 0 if you make it. Max is at 12, whatever these things are. So you guys are sitting there in a giant hole still.
Was there anything on the ground here or anything? Is there any patient charts or something I can pick up? I just want to see if I can throw it across, that it actually goes across.
That's a really, really good thought. I'll give you a card for your paranoia. I do like that. Unfortunately, there isn't, but it looks as though on the other side of the hallway does have various rubble, including some clipboards and also longer poles, like, just miscellaneous. You can find various rubble if you want to build your own shanty town.
I am rolling well today. I just rolled my... Oh, no, shit. Here we go. Willpower times 1.
I was going to say, please, yeah.
Yes.
Before you roll, just declare what you're rolling for. That,
Yeah, well, I thought I'd do it at the same time because you guys are talking about stuff. I just put invisibility nullification up. So 10 feet in this rate, 10 meters for 10 minutes, anything visible will come visible.
Cool.
While we're sitting here discussing shit.
Excellent.
Because the way I see it, it's up to you. I can do it if you want, but I'm going to be casting a lot of spells because I want to rank them up because that's what my bloody yellow power is. So,
does Chris even know what it does?
Keep saying, Logan, I'm rolling for this. Logan, I'm rolling for that. The way I see it is, I just do it in the background and then I tell you what the results are.
No, I'm happy having you go. Alex begins to cast a spell or whatever.
Okay. I just didn't want to interrupt the game too much.
Well, so you guys stand there looking at your hole.
It's my hole now.
So I don't have anything else on me. Do I have like?
You've got a stethoscope. It seems to be a completely normal stethoscope, although it's old-fashioned.
Does he have a pen in his pocket for making notes on charts?
No, stethoscope.
All right, just what
stethoscope and, well, no tarot cards anymore. He's giving them to the keeper of the tarot cards, which is you. But, yeah. You don't even have a stethoscope. You just have the orderly shirt.
Yep.
More screaming down the hall. The lights continue.
It's a pity we don't have a hobbit with us or a halfling. All right, I'll do a running jump.
Excellent. Give me a jump roll at full as you go for the gusto.
Where is it on this?
This is the swimming pool. Yeah, falling damage, once you get past a certain point, is pretty much death. Oh.
Yeah, by half or minus 30.
He backs. He kind of does the thing where he lands and then he posts like, ta-da! Like he's in the fucking Olympics or whatever. So yeah, you're absolutely fine. You cleared it with a lot to spare.
I'll pick up. Sorry, I was just going to say I'll pick up some of the rubble and drop it in the hole.
It eventually hits the water of the pool, and it just kind of I'm sure you've seen somebody's pool who had water in it, but they hadn't cared for it in way too long, and it's just become fucking disgusting. And then animals shit in it and stuff.
Oh, no.
Chris immediately jumps down, probably breaking his back, and dies.
Oh, that probably
or something.
Would have hurt.
Yeah, he's going to be taking some heavy damage, and he'll be down there.
I got jumped by -30.
Yeah, everybody else seems to be clearing it except Chris. So you want to go with that, Chris, or would you like to be with the rest of the guys?
Yeah, fuck this game. I'm done. I'm sick of you fuckers.
I'm taking my bat and ball and going home.
All right, I dropped a reroll. I'm going to try that again. What the fuck?
Oh.
Hooray! That's 2 99s in a row there. Lovely. It shows just the exact same scene where he like hits the side of the pool and you hear a big snap from his spine, and then he just lays there with his head in the slimy water.
All right, first pause of the new season, I suppose. There we go. Fucking A.
If you rolled another 99, I'd be like, fuck you. All right.
Right? I'm gonna go back to bed. Fuck this shit.
No problem. So you guys are in the hallway where there's various rubble and such, and it here's a quick picture of it. It does. I couldn't find a picture with as much rubble as I wanted, or toward the right. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
And it appears that from here, once you go down the hallway a bit, you could either go to the left where bloody footprints go from one door to another, or you can go to into a like a T intersection hallway labeled children's ward, which here's a picture of the hallway going into the.
I was gonna grab a pole from the rubble if they're enough that they can be picked up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ceiling support type thing.
Yeah, you grab like a 2-meter pole. Here's the hallway going toward the children's ward if you're interested. So you can either continue on down this one to check out the bloody footprints, or you can go to the children's ward. This is a very simple bubble map. This is not a confusing one like the sewers of disappointment.
Does the bloody footprints look fresh?
He goes over and checks them out. You're not having to go any huge significant thing. They look, I would say their freshness is at the tacky stage where like your finger will kind of stick to it a little bit. And you notice that on one side, it looks like there's an open door that could be barred from the outside that has a room beyond that you could check out if you want, or you can follow the bloody footprints.
What size footprints are they? Are they children's size or adult size?
Give me tracking roll at +10 for a relatively easy question. It shows these fucking size 18s, and you're like, child with galoshes.
Yep, make tracking.
Very good. Your guess is human female size.
Okay. Human female, I reckon.
Well, should we check out the room first while we're here?
Yeah, just have a look, just so that we can get locked in by whatever evil creatures are around you.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Everybody immediately steps into the room, possibly doing the Larry Moe Curly thing. Okay, I've uncovered
jamming ourselves in the doorway.
I've uncovered another picture, and let me find the other one. And I'll give you some description here. There it is. Of course, it's harder to get to. There it is. Okay, so yeah, you'll have to look around for the two pits because I wasn't smart enough to put chick next to each other.
Pretty, so very pretty.
Now, when you find the hand-drawn thing, you recognize the artist's work. It appears to be drawn by the woman with no name, or Mildred Bumgardner, if you prefer that name.
I do.
Okay.
Now, there is a window, as you can see in the picture here, that looks out into rocky green low mountains, which I will uncover the picture of also.
Day on, so it's daytime outside?
Yes. Where are my mountains? There they are. Good luck on finding them. I've hidden. It's above the nurse's hat.
We won't get a better way. It's like,
I'm assuming the I feel pretty and the splatters and that is blood.
Yes. Well,
what exactly are those circle things?
On the mountains?
Yeah.
That is somebody trying to make me pay for the picture instead of letting me have it for free because they're bastards. And let's see, is there anything else in here? The hand-drawn picture, I feel pretty.
With the window, it's a bit hard to tell. Is it actually barred or anything?
Yes.
Has it got wire mesh in it?
It's barred. It looks like it's old iron bars.
Okay, it's hard to tell by the picture, even zoomed in, but on the ones at the mountainside, on the left-hand side, that looks like, is it either a patch of sand or snow?
That's a little bit of snow, or no, sorry, sand. The door absolutely fails to slam shut and bar you guys in.
Oh, look, right in the corner of the picture, it says "Welcome to Scotland." Oh, there you go, guys. We're in Scotland.
He's a bastard. But yeah, the ignore that if I missed.
No, I was only joking.
How big is that picture? Is the mountains?
As in distance, how far away they are from us?
Oh, the mountains are not that tall. It's not like you're in the Rocky Mountains. This would be more like Appalachians than Rockies.
Okay.
Small mountains. Or as people in Colorado call the Appalachian, those foothills you're always on about.
And that's what's outside the window.
Yes. It doesn't look as though it's inhabited. You don't see like smoke from cooking fires or anything like that. Also, you guys notice in the room that you're in, it has 2 letters that are kind of, it looks like somebody used like something sharp, maybe like a knife or something like that. And the 2 letters, they're both in caps. They're both next to each other. The letters are letter O like Oscar, T like Tango.
So whereabouts were the letters engraved?
They're on the back of the door. So if you came in and closed the door, then you can see them.
Oh my God, someone here really wants to do overtime.
Really? I've had my share of that already.
Other than that, it doesn't seem that there's anything else of interest or value in this room.
Just with the blood, was it tacky? Was it tacky or dry?
This blood is well dry in here.
So it's browned. It's actually browned. Like that.
It looks like whoever did it there is a little bit that somebody walked through that's still tacky inside the room, like a little pool of it. But overall, it looks like the blood on the walls has been done over a period of time, and it's well dried.
So hold on, the tacky footprints led in here?
No, they led from here to go to somewhere else.
So, assumably, if it was Mildred that wrote this, the tacky footprints are Mildred's that left.
That would make sense. What's that girl getting up to this time?
But the question is it Mildred or is it Maddie?
Take a card.
Who's OT? Who's that's enough to school their name in blood. Or maybe it's not initials. It might not be someone's name.
We might find other letters on other doors that eventually spell something out. Who knows?
Right. Well, I think unless we go and look for more, this thing goes some itself.
There's no discard pile on this.
Oh, sorry. Here, let me. No, hold on a second. Here's your discard pile. Bing. Where the reroll card is.
Where the right there. Okay.
That way I won't have to.
I'm assuming nobody's disappointed if I get rid of party escape.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Does anybody want wake up before I discard it?
I've got another, so I might as well take it for that.
All right then, I'll drop it on you, and then just toss your nada. No, or trade it to me, whichever. And Matt's nada. All right, card play done.
Nice.
For now.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right. So do we want to continue the bloody footprint or go into the child's wing first?
Did the screaming seem to come up from the child's wing or from up the corridor where the bloody footprints went?
Hard to say.
Not even a listening roll?
Well, listening roll might at -30 because it's hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
Roll with your fancy ass stuff.
Mm-hmm. Fail.
Ha ha ha. I like the thing there. You can see everything on that. That's lovely, and it's faster than the other way. So yeah, cool. Well done, you.
You know, Alex did most of the grunt work on that. So.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker is worth his weight in something valuable. Pepper. Yeah, worth his weight in pepper. I like pepper. Anyway, so which way do you guys want to go? Toward the children's wing, or follow the bloody footprints?
Well, if we shoot, do we want? I don't know, guys. Did either of you any idea where the screaming came from?
I would personally say the bloody footprint, just because that could be time sensitive. It's still tacky, so it means that whoever went through it didn't go through that long ago. So I would say let's do that while that's still fresh.
Yep. Have either of you ever investigated? You know how we get the sense of each other being nearby.
Yeah.
Have either of you ever explored to see what the range is on that?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if that was Mildred, then if she was nearby, we would sense her.
Unless she's not here anymore.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If she was nearby, we would sense her.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah. Just something. But, anyway.
Good point.
Let us, if we assume if it's Mildred or Maddie.
Suddenly, you hear kind of a crackling noise, and it sounds like an old-fashioned PA. And you hear a voice, "Attention, all..." Oh, wait, no, this is better. Here we go. "Attention, all personnel. Due to conditions beyond our control, we regret to announce that lunch is now being served."
Male, female, old, young?
Male, middle age, a little younger. Give me linguistics roll.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
God damn it.
Well, I didn't even have to look because it's under my training.
Anybody else make their linguistics?
You
suck.
No.
You're thinking a little bit of a Bronx accent.
A what?
Bronx.
Oh, Bronx.
Yeah.
Mountains in the Bronx.
Shut up. Mountains of garbage.
It could be a recording. They do that sometimes. It's a weird thing. I don't know why. Like, we have things over here where it's an American voice, like a recording of an American voice, and everyone's like, "Why is it recording of an American voice? It's in England." That's just stupid.
They hate Yanks. So you guys continue on following the bloody footprint. You come to a closed door. It looks like just a normal interior door. The bloody footprints continue through.
Was there any other rooms either side as we went down the corridor?
It looks as though you could go, instead of going this way, there's also a hallway that you could go into that has lots of rooms in the hallway. But you guys are after.
Yeah. I was just thinking because it was the room we just came out of a room, so
you came out of the room, and it goes room, and then there's like a hallway, and you could either go over to the land of more doors, or you can follow bloody footprints.
Okay.
More doors.
Yes.
Oh shit.
We have to bring the ring that way. Clearly.
Yes.
My one ring does not want to go there.
Stop it, Frodo. You're hurting me. When I said destroy the One Ring, that's not what I meant.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm already curious about this door, because if it was just a normal door, Logan would have never brought it up. So something's up with it.
It looks like a normal door.
Well, you say that, exactly.
It doesn't even have any bars on it or anything.
Right, everyone get their trap detection kits out.
I've got a 2-meter pole I can probe it with.
Yes,
Ooh.
it does.
I bet you said that to all the ladies.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't help myself.
Oh, man.
Why don't I have a sense trap spell? Logan, make a sense trap spell.
Yeah. So, what do you want to do?
So is it a doorknob, a door handle?
It looks like it's
Neither.
neither. It's the thing where you can push it open from either direction.
Yep. Is there a glass window in the doors so you can see if someone's coming?
No.
So you don't push the door open into them.
No.
This is a HS&E issue, if ever I
Very
saw one.
weird. Yeah, I was going to say that's very weird. Normally that means it might be going through the outside if that's the case, because most internal doors like that in a place like this would have something so you can see through, so you didn't smack someone the other side trying to come through.
Oh,
Would
I'll
anybody
listen
like
at the door.
All right. Shows him like put his ear to it.
Health and safety just gone mad.
Give me a listen roll there, Doc Fulton. You can hear kind of a low thrumming noise. It sounds like sounds kind of distant, but yeah, that's what you hear.
Someone's getting their treatment, their shock therapy.
I open the door.
It looks like it goes into an electroshock therapy room. You really, really hate McKay for some reason. And we all do. It'll be okay. And right, let me show you some pictures. Now, one of the pictures has some people in it that I'm going to show you, but there's no people. It's just the equipment. However, there's one of the pictures because I didn't put anything together. See, the problem isn't so much with this medium. The problem is that I arranged the pictures like an idiot. So that's kind of what the deal is. There's the other one. It's down near the I feel happy thing is the other one. But then there's an open door into like another office with more of this kind of electroshock therapy equipment. And you get to see more stuff in there that I'll describe in a second. Let me unveil some pictures.
Yeah, I have to say already, like the setting.
Nice.
And Pete, you got 6 cards, you clever bastard. Reduce.
Yeah. Logan keeps talking. I keep having to take notes.
Yep.
Let's see.
Oh my god.
Hold on a minute. I've got more stuff here. Switch and white face. And there it is. Okay, take a moment to find, there's a white face, a switch, a lady who looks like she's not having a good day. Now,
But they're not there.
the lady who's not having a good day is there. It's the other one where it's like got the 2 people in the one picture. That's just to show you how crazy this equipment looks. Now, the lady who's not having a good day, I'll give you a description because she is there. She looks a lot like Matty, but not quite. It's like somebody, you're not really up on your whole cloning thing, but it's kind of like sisters almost looking. But let me,
daughter?
possibly. Let me give you a description here. There's a tilted table fitted with lots of sturdy looking straps that are all restraining this individual. who looks like Mildred Baumgartner or Maddie or
Is she
whatever.
actually smoking a cigar?
No, that's not.
No,
That's
the
a
thing to stop them from.
Oh, right. I thought
Yeah, it's stop them from severing their tongue from the shock treatment.
There's a lot of wires and stuff going to her. There's a big switch like the one in the picture there that seems to be connected to an ass load of stuff, and then the wires and stuff that go into this lady's head. And around the strap down form of this lady are 3 individuals wearing the nurses' hats. They have the white faces, like they're kind of missing their face, and they're wearing nurses' uniforms. It appears from the sway of the dress and stuff that there may not be anything below the belt line. Everybody give me sanity rolls, and I'll describe what they're doing when you guys walked in.
Yeah, I'm all right with this.
It's 0 if you make it. They're just a little unsettling. If you miss it, then it's more. Everybody make it?
Hang on a sec. Oh, yeah, I'm rolling bad today.
Nice. It's
Whoa.
D6 toward whatever these things are. I have my name for it. You guys may come up with a different name. I don't know.
What's that? Silent Hill nurses.
There you go. That's fine. Cool. Now, when you guys walk in, they stop working on this person because they do have hands and stuff, but they're all covered in white gloves. And they line up in a line, and one of them motions toward Doc Fulton and then toward the big switch. And they then all fold their hands and wait.
I go and make sure, I go checking this person. First, I want to make sure all the electrodes are placed correctly. And
excellent. Doc Fulton, if I'm not mistaken, actually did practice medicine in the 1920s as well.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Yes. So you are well up on your electroshock therapy. Please give me a medicine roll and an electronics roll.
Crit, half.
You adjust a couple of them. The person looks absolutely fucking horrified, and you just see their eyes slowly revolve to you, and they're shaking a little bit. And
all right,
it looks a lot like Mildred, so that may make you want to throw the switch more. I don't know.
So
I want to check the
Mildred,
pulse.
But, sorry, go.
Really rapid.
Is this a human or a replicant?
If it's a replicant, then it seems to be programmed with scared pulse option. You remember that did cost an extra 200 creds.
Well, I have build and repair replicant, so I'm going to check to make sure that this isn't a replicant and this is actually a human.
Unfortunately, you're going to need one of 3 things for that. Either you'll have to see a picture of it with the replicant identifier, or you're going to have to do a void comp test, or you're going to have to cut it open. Because the replicants that you've seen and worked on and built are good enough to actually pass for human.
Test?
Yeah, void comp test is always fun.
If only we had a machine. Are their feet exposed?
You kind of do that and look down. They have no feet. There are no feet. They're just kind of floating.
No. The person strapped down.
Oh yeah. Their feet are, yes.
Are they bloody on the?
Yes, with blood on the bottom.
Yes.
It looks as though
the other
person's a cutter, by the way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So they've got slash marks on their arms.
Yep.
Something with the footprints, were they the trail of footprints? I can't recall. Were they look like someone was running or walking down the corridor?
Walking.
Okay.
Yeah, you got that with your earlier tracking roll.
Yeah.
I look at one of the nurses and I say chart, and I just hold my hand out.
Right. The nurse kind of floats over, takes the chart, places it in your hand. You look at it, and it appears that the chart was definitely written by somebody who didn't have knowledge of modern medicine, because you've kind of done the gamut from turn of the century medicine on up to I work with fucking aliens. So you're going to say turn of the century type medicinal knowledge. You're not really sure if electroshock therapy is going to help this person or not, because even during the 1950s, people were starting to find out, hey, this is super unreliable and often bad for people. In fact, it probably, knowing what you know about stuff, it would definitely count as torture if you wanted to pull the switch. Saying that, you could still pull the switch if you felt like it. You've got Sandy to burn.
Well, what is her ailment? What is she?
She cuts herself and likes to draw in blood. You're not really sure how electroshock's going to help with that, but suicide.
Demons out of her blood.
Yes, Alex seems to know.
I'm amazed how calm you are, Alex, around this machinery, giving the hum and everything.
It sounds like the electricity and demons are just ready to fucking get out. If you were,
I completely forgot.
I'm giving a card to Pete for that. Pete, take a card.
Just before, so I've got to reduce my hand. Does anybody want a appraisal plus 20? A appraisal plus 20.
I've got a bargain plus 20. I think that's slightly better.
Yeah.
Having both skills is good.
Yeah,
that's right. I've got appraisal anyway, so. Hence why I was going to get rid of the card.
I think for Alex, I would double the Sandy loss if he was actually strapped into this machine. It's like, not only is there a demon machine, but they're going to stick the demons into your head.
All right. What about, does anybody want pharmacy plus 20?
Ooh.
I was hanging on to it because I thought it might be useful, but the other cards might be more beneficial.
Yeah, well, Doc doesn't expect to know anything about pharmaceuticals.
No, I'm pretty sure Doc, like me, actually has pharmacy. All right.
I had a momentary lapse of who I was. Demons!
I sit on the edge of the bed and I remove the bite guard from her mouth.
Okay.
I leave the room.
No problem. As you turn to get ready to go, give me a spot hidden, Alex.
Yes.
Have you ever seen, like, when somebody has the tool that they burn the wood with?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody has apparently done that, and letters BE, like Bravo Echo, those letters have been carved into with like a wood burning kit. That's what they're called.
OT and BE. Who's good at anagrams? It's not done yet, but I go demons. I turn around and I go BE, and then I run out.
Everybody,
what are you doing a break and enter into?
No, BE, not BNE. Demons.
To be or not to be?
While they're having their witty banter and such, Chris, you're sitting on the edge of the bed, and you take the thing out of the guy's mouth, and attention, we interrupt your sweet dreams for the following nightmare.
Sweet dreams are made of these.
Give me a singing roll as you're outside the hallway.
I think I still might make that, actually. I've been putting a lot. Yes.
You guys are gifted with the musical accompaniment of Alex Kinley, and it comes off as super haunting in this super fucking creepy, horrible place that you're hanging out in. By the way, as far as it looks like there's no further stuff past this room. You'd have to backtrack to get to new areas, just FYI. But
super easy bubble chart, like it.
Yeah. So Chris loves bubble map. So Chris, the patient lady that you removed the mouth guard from looks at you and she goes, blah 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 blah. She begins talking in some language that you can you and Holmes can give me linguistics rolls on if you wish.
Can we try and make a language roll to see if we know what it is?
Yes, you can. Give me or make a learn roll. Sure.
Yeah.
I'll even tell you what language it is if you succeed in your learn roll. Otherwise, just put it as foreign. Sounds vaguely foreign.
And it's badly spelled.
I make my learn roll.
Right. Take a check in Estonian and learn.
There you go.
She's like, please help me. I don't know what these creatures are and stuff. And Chris, give me a psychoanalysis roll as you listen to her babbling and stuff. Since you can actually understand her, because for some reason, yes, you think that she's, to use a phrase I've heard Chris use in the past, she's all used up inside.